Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Salandia Hammond, a.k.a. Sue Ham, baby, with moneywithrealestate.com and with SueHam.com. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Hoping you guys are doing amazingly well. I only got 18% life on my phone at the moment until I got to go get my charger. So I want to hit it and quit it, get in and get out. Just want to say thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for all the thank yous and the congratulations. We closed on 5 properties yesterday, which is really amazing to me. And the reason why it's so amazing is I'm excited that the person actually reached out to me to ask if I was interested in the properties. But before even that, let's go back to, I actually wrote on my whiteboard in my office. Hey, cuz, Terry. I wrote on my whiteboard in my office that I wanted to rehab at least 10 properties minimum in 2024. We wanted to rehab them to keep some for rental properties and then to sell some so that people can get into housing. Because let's just be honest, it's very hard to find like new housing for under $200,000 in the state of South Carolina and where I'm located. So I wanted to be able to find housing, rehab them, provide that housing for people, but also employ people, clean up the neighborhood, and also, make it a win-win for me with profits and fulfilling my purpose because I love doing this. So I wrote that on my whiteboard, that I wanted to close 10 properties in 2024. Lo and behold, man, lo and freaking behold, I think it was like a week and a half later, I got to go up to my office and check the whiteboard and see what date it was. I got an inbox from a person asking if I wanted to buy their properties. And they stated that they had 5 houses and asked if I was interested in it. And I was like, come on through, God. I just put it up on a whiteboard and I wanted to do 10 houses in 2024. And here I am getting presented with 5 properties at one time, one closing. So, of course, I said I'm definitely interested. And took a look at the properties, made an offer, and on yesterday, we got to the closing table. Now, I've had some people ask me on my Sue Ham page, how were you able to do that? And I just told you, number one, is someone offered to sell me the properties. How did they know I would be interested in buying the properties? Number one, I tell people what I do. I show people what I do. I show and freaking tell. Even when it came to stage plays, I did that. And I do it with real estate investing. And so because I'm constantly telling people and showing people what I do, people are always sending me properties to my inbox. And let me just go ahead and send a shout out to all of y'all who be looking out for your girl, Sue Ham, baby, by sending me information, education up on real estate investing, or sending me locations, physical addresses of properties that are for sale. Listen, I thank you. And I appreciate you sincerely, authentically. So that's how 5 properties came about, because I show and tell people what I do. I tell people that I want to buy your properties. I don't care what condition that they are in. You don't have to fix it. Let me take a look at it. If I'm interested in it, I'll buy it. Okay. Number 2 is I show and tell people. Number 2 is I'm ready to make a move. I don't play around with people. If I want the property and I'm interested, I go for it. If I'm not, I say, hey, thank you for allowing me to take a look at it. I appreciate it, but I'm not interested. So that's how that happens. So when you do get presented with opportunities to buy property, listen, there are a number of ways that you can have financing to be able to zip those properties off the market. Number 1, you can have your own cash. So you can do a cash closing. Cash closing is fast. You may not want to do an appraisal. You may not want to do an inspection. So there are no contingencies. And to a seller, that is music to their ears. That means that you like the product and you're willing to pay for the product. All you got to do is go through an attorney or, depending on what state you're in, go through a title company, have the title work research. Always do this. Never skip this. Have the title research, make sure there are no liens against that property so that you can own it free and clear. And then boom, close it. So that's using your own cash. Or number 2, you can use somebody else's cash. Come on, mama, daddy, brother, sister, uncle, auntie, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, hater. Let me get some money. Let me use your money. Let me buy this property. Let me cut you in on the deal. Let me show you how I'm going to make you some money without you physically doing anything. So you can get private financing, and that's money from family, friends, or people who may not be family and friends. They may be associates. They're just looking for a way to get a great return on their investment, aka ROI, and they just want to hand you the money and let you make their money grow. Number three, if you have your own personal home, you could do a hard equity loan. It works like a credit card. So you're not taking out a second mortgage, so to speak, because you're still keeping your first mortgage in place. But what you're doing is getting a hard equity loan, and it's called a HELOC, line of credit. So it works like a credit card. You pay back what you use, and it's based on the equity that's available in your house. Check with your different banks, see what the interest rates are. Sometimes they give introductory rates where you may only have to pay 4% for the first 6 months of the first year, and then it goes up to 12 or 13%. But it's like a credit card. You pay for what you use. You put it back on there. Guess what? You get to use it again. It's a revolving line of credit, and your house is used to secure that. Okay. Number four, you can go to a hard money lender. You know, guys, I love hard money lenders. I'm constantly using Rehab Wallet based in the state of South Carolina. Rehabwallet.com. I don't get no kickbacks for mentioning them. I just love them. Rehabwallet.com. They do want you to have at least 2 deals under your belt, and then you can move, man. You can get money from them and keep it moving. What's another way? 401k. If you want to dig into your 401k and you believe that the property that you're about to invest in is going to generate a great return, then boom, go do that. Go do that. You know, if that's what you feel you want to do. Let me go ahead and drop the disclaimer right now. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not an attorney. I am sharing this information for educational purposes. I'm only sharing things that I have done. Okay, boom. Let's keep it moving. All right. What other way can you get financing? Let's see. What other way can you get financing? There's several other different ways. But at this point, I'm gonna keep it moving. Even if you have credit cards, some people won't do it, but hey, my thing is, I pulled money off credit cards before and bought property because I know that my ROI is going to be greater than what I owe to the credit card. And I'm going to pay that credit card back off once I either 1, sell the property, or 2, refinance the property and get some cash back. Boom. So it's up to you what your risk tolerance is. All right. Now let's talk about my mortgage loan officer license. Remember I took my test back in August. I told you guys that was the hardest test I'd ever taken. Statistics show that only about 49% of the people who take the test pass it the first time. And I thank God that I passed it the first time. Probably one of the most challenging things I've ever had to take in my life. So anywho, we thank God we passed the test August 10th. I've been checking, like, where's my license? I'm ready to help people get loans, close loans, get into their homes, right? Because let me tell you why. Again, I'm very honest, very transparent. When I bought my home here, I was just excited. You know, yeah, I've been providing homes for people, rental properties and selling properties to people, but I had never provided the financing part. And so when I was able to get financing and my loan officer was able to get that for me with a decent rate, I was ecstatic. And I was just like, wow. And it made my son, my little baby boy, Jackson, who's 14. I have 3 kids and a grandson. But it made him ecstatic. And I said, son, we're approved on the loan. Hey, we're about to make your dreams come true. We're about to relocate. And so that did something for me that really just warmed my heart, not to mention looking at the commission that loan officers make. I was like, I remember that. I remember when I was a loan officer back in the day. Okay. So I was like, you know what? I think I want to get back into doing that. I want to add that to my repertoire. So I used to do it back in the day, and that was before the housing crisis. And they didn't even require you to get licensed back in the day. Now it's just totally different. So many regs, and they're watching stuff, make sure there's no scams and whatnot, which is a great thing. So I called and I'm like, where is my freaking license? I'm ready to start helping people. People are reaching out to me, wanting to know if I can help them obtain loans. And so they stated, hey, yeah, you're approved. But if we give it to you now, before November 1st, you are going to have to take 8 more hours of continuing education. And I think I may have to take a test. I don't know. So I said, no, you can hold it. But give it to me on November 1st, and I'll be open for business. So for those of you that are looking to become homeowners, I will be there to help you possibly get into new homes. So I just want to say that in November, stay tuned. I'll be posting some information as soon as I get that license, and I'm ready to get going. They give me the green light. I will be putting it out on social media, blasting it on my email blast and all that good stuff, and letting you know. And if you choose to work with me, I would love to work with you. Now, back to the 5 houses that we purchased. If you are in and around Williamsburg County and you know that you're going to want to buy a house, I want to say this. I am dancing with the idea of lease to own, aka rent to own. I'm dancing with that. But I'm also wanting people to be homeowners if that's your desire. Don't just count yourself out. not knowing what it takes to qualify. So if your desire is to be a homeowner, I just want you to know we got to rehab these houses because they're in really bad shape. We got to rehab these houses. That gives you months to start getting ready. But I think that for anybody who, regardless of where you live, if you are in the market to buy a home, start getting ready now. Go to a loan officer and find out what it takes for you to get qualified to get a house, and then work towards that. I've always said that. Don't disqualify yourself with anything in life, whether it's becoming a pilot. Find out what information it takes to become a pilot. Okay, I'm still going to pursue that. I just had to put that on hold for a little bit. Whether it's becoming a captain of a ship, find out what it takes and work backwards so that you can get to that point. Like becoming a doctor. My son had to find out what it takes, and he worked backwards, and he's working towards that point. So my daughter, nails, esthetician, find out what it takes, work backwards to get to that point. So don't just say, no, I won't qualify. No, my credit is horrible. Find out what is required for you to get to the goal that you want, and then take the necessary steps to get to that goal. And that's how you accomplish that thing. That's with any freaking thing in life. Okay. Any freaking thing. So thank you, Stacy, for the congratulations. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to answer them real quickly, but I just want you to know we're going to have some property coming up, and I hope that you put yourself in a position now that if you're looking to purchase, you can be ready to purchase. We are considering lease to own a couple of those properties, and we'll move forward from there. So yeah, but come November, I should be in the seat. I should have my license as a mortgage officer, and be ready to help as many people as I can. So any questions before I get up off here? Because let me see how my life, it's an Apple phone, so I've been trying to talk real fast. I'm thinking it's going to cut off, but it didn't. So I made it. So any questions, guys? I would love to answer any questions that you may have. If not, I offer a free webinar if you're interested into the real estate investing side, right? A free webinar. And it's actually, I think it helps too with people who wants to buy homes, because it tells you how to buy homes in I think, a more effective way. So you can check that free webinar out at moneywithrealestate.com. That's moneywithrealestate.com. That's moneywithrealestate.com. That's moneywithrealestate.com. My name is Londia Hammond, aka Suhan Baby. If you have found this beneficial, I would love for you to just share it. Comment, let me know your thoughts if you have any questions. I hope that you guys are blessed, and I'll see you in a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe later tonight, maybe another day. Peace.